Bobby Bus at the zoo. Bobby is a bus, a big blue bus. He wants to tell you all about his adventures at the zoo. Laying in his bed in the shed, Bobby opens his eyes and stretched his big black shiny wheels. "Ooh," he said to himself, falling out of bed. "I wonder what adventure is waiting for me today. I wonder who is at the bus stop this morning," said Bobby to himself. Bobby, the big blue bus, left his shed at the top of the hill and drove down the lanes through the wood and into town. At the bus stop, he could see a mummy with her little girl and boy. Bobby stopped with a big red smile on his face and opened his doors. "Hello, Bobby Bus," greeted the children. "Hello," said Bobby Bus. "Where are you going today?" "Our mummy is taking us to the zoo," said the little boy. "Wow," said Bobby. "I've never been to the zoo." "Would you like to come with us, Bobby?" asked Mummy. "Yes, that would be great," said Bobby. "Okay, let's go," said the little boy. "Hold on tight and put on your seat belts," said Bobby. Bobby drove to the zoo, where he pulled up outside the big gates, and the little boy and little girl got off with their mummy. Mummy paid for their tickets, and they all went in to look at the map to decide which animals they would like to see. "Lions are my favourite," said the little boy. "No, the penguins," said the little girl. "Can I see the monkeys?" asked Bobby. "Okay," said Mummy. "We can see the monkeys before the penguins, and then we can take a look at the lions. Come on, this way." Bobby raced ahead, following the signs to the monkeys. "There they are!" cried Bobby excitedly. "Look!" The little boy and girl started to laugh as they saw the monkeys swing upside down by their tails and chasing each other all round the place, having lots of fun. "Aren't they funny, Mummy?" said the little boy. "Yes, they are," replied Mummy. "Look, look," said Bobby. "That one's doing a backflip. Isn't he clever?" "They are great fun to watch," said Mummy. "But if you want to see the penguins eating their lunch, we need to go now." As they walked to where the penguins lived, Bobby asked, "What do penguins eat?" "They eat fish," replied the little girl. "Look," said the little boy. "There they are, over by that big pond." "And here comes a man with a big bucket of fish," added the little girl. "Oh yes," said Bobby. "And look, he's throwing the fish into the water, and the penguins are jumping in after them." "They're very good at swimming," said the little girl. "Look, they jump straight out of the water onto their feet," said the little boy. "I wish I could do that when I go swimming." "Shall we have our lunch before we see the lions?" asked Mummy. Bobby found a picnic table, and Mummy found sandwiches, fruit and juice for everyone. "Can we have an ice cream now, please?" asked the little girl. "I've never had an ice cream before," Bobby whispered to the little girl. "Isn't it cold?" "Yes," she whispered back, "but very yummy." Everyone sat down on a wall and ate their ice creams in the sun. "Right," said Mummy, as they licked the last bits of ice cream off their lips. "Let's go and see the lions." "Over there," said Bobby, "lying down on long grass. Isn't that a daddy lion?" "Oh yes," said the little girl. "He's asleep." "They are very big," said Bobby. "I'm scared." "Don't worry, Bobby, they do not eat buses," laughed Mummy, and everyone joined in. "It's time to go home now, it's getting late," said Mummy. "Oh no," said the little boy, "we're having such great fun. Can we come again soon?" "Yes, we'll come back soon," said Mummy, as they reached the zoo gates. The children and their mummy got on board Bobby Bus, and he drove them back into town to the bus stop. "Here we are," said Bobby as they reached the bus stop. "Everyone off, please." "Thank you, Bobby Bus," said the children as they stepped off. "We have had a great day at the zoo." "Thank you for letting me come with you," said Bobby Bus. "I can't wait to go again." Goodbye, Bobby Bus, said Mummy and the children together. Goodbye, said Bobby Bus, as he shut his doors and drove away. See you again soon. Bobby Bus drove back across town, through the wood and over the hills back to his shed. It was getting dark as he arrived home. Bobby could see the sun setting behind the hills as he looked out of the window and remembered all the fun things he'd done at the zoo. I'm very tired, said Bobby to himself as he yawned and climbed into his bed in the shed, exhausted from a long day of fun. Good night, children, said Bobby Bus. Good night, Bobby Bus, replied the children.